There's one finally. There's another. Absolute chunk. Look how big and fat that fish is. What's going on, guys? Bassing Up Mama here, coming at you with a new video. For this week's video, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a little bass fishing challenge. We're gonna do a 2-hour challenge on this pond. We are gonna see how many bass we can catch in just 2 hours on this pond using whatever lures we seem fit and whatever the fish tell us they want to. So here we go, y'all. Let's see what we can do, and we're gonna start right now. We are going to start out with a Gancraft Joey Crawler, big old topwater crawler style bait. Gonna give that a chuck. See what happens. Let's go. Hopefully we get a big girl on it. This Joey Crawler has such an insane action in the water. Just check this out for a second. Well, they don't seem to like that. Let's try a walk in topwater. Really want to get some fish on topwater. Oh, that was right away.
Emotional, damn it!
That was a nice fish too. Well, first cast on that and had that nice one blow up on it. I don't know how I missed him. Just don't think they're quite aggressive enough for this one. That one might have been, but we're going to switch up to a popper style topwater now. We should eat that, hopefully. We can also go a little bit slower with a popper style top. So I should come up for it then. Also going to bring the chatterbait along with us. Some should eat this over here. Unfortunately, didn't seem like we could get any more to come up for topwater. Even moving to the slow moving baits in the topwater category, it didn't seem to work. So now we're gonna go under the surface, go reaction style bait, since none of these fish seem aggressive. Thinking I'm gonna have to make them bite and make them react, so I'm switching to a small crankbait. Also notice there's a lot of small bait fish around the pond as well right now. Don't know exactly if they were bluegill or bass, couldn't quite tell, but ton of really small fry around the edges of the pond all over the place, and I guarantee that's what these bass are feeding on. So I'm switching to this little crankbait, trying to match the hatch a little bit. There's one finally. Just a little bitty guy. Little bitty guy on the little crank. There we go, guys. Just a little guy, but at least it's one finally. I noticed all this little bait around the shoreline here. That's why I put this little crankbait on, and sure enough, was enough to get bit. Let's get back out there and see if we can get another. Oh, that was a better fish. Now I'm in the tree. Dang it. I'm doing a pretty erratic retrieve with this little crankbait too, reeling it pretty fast and then doing a quick pause here and there, and as I feel it tick through a little bit of grass and jerk it free, so it's ripping and darting and hunting a lot, which the crankbait is then acting a lot like these small fry and bait fish that are darting all around the shoreline of the pond, and that I've seen some bass come up and swipe and crush in the shallows. So that's why you want to target little things like this and pay attention to little things like this as you're on the water and as you're fishing. Paying attention to things like that and making small adjustments can be all the difference in catching a bunch of fish or not catching anything at all. And quick release. Oh, there's a little guy. He bit it right here at the bank. Ow, 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 hook in the finger. Get back in the water. Since you decided to make the crankbait hook me in the finger. Little turd. I'm also really targeting the bank lines a bunch in the pond. I'm also casting out into the middle a bunch here and there too, but I'm really targeting the bank lines because that's what a lot of these fish are coming up and smashing this fry. As I established, that's what these bass are mostly feeding on right now, this small fry and bait fish. So they're all up in the shallows, smashing them and feeding on them in this pond. There's a little bit better one, finally. Not a total dink. That's a fatty too. Look how chunky that fish is. He's been eating good on all these little bait fish in here. Let's let him go. There we go, guys. Match the hatch. See all that bait fish around the shoreline, like I said? And we're catching them. Dang, that was a decent fish. Little guy. little guy. There's another little guy right at the bank. We should start getting some of these bigger ones though. Finally, a nice one. Look at that big old boy. That's a 4.5 pounder easy. Let's get back over here to the other camera real quick. And show you guys this big old girl real good. There we go, guys. Just hooked up with this big old girl on a little bitty crankbait. Absolute chunk. Look how big and fat that fish is. And the crankbait was hardly in there at all. Little itty bitty bluegill crankbait. Look at that guy. Repping the new Baidium shirt too. If you guys want to check these out, check the link in my description. Use my discount code Moffett20 for 20% off. These are fire shirts. But there that big girl goes. Heck yeah. Little crankbait for the win. I'm gonna go back over there to the big girl spot. Another little itty bitty guy. Them guys you hardly even feel there. You feel them hit it, but once they're there, you hardly feel them. Here. There we go. That was 2 in a row. Ow! Damn it! You got me with this spine. These little fish with crankbaits are dangerous. Get out of here. Look at that. His spine got me good. Now I'm bleeding. Just tearing up these little guys left and right. Quick release. There we go. Let that little guy go. Another fat, healthy one. Look at how fat that little guy is. Look at that belly. Been eating good. Well guys, as you see, we caught a bunch of fish. We caught a really nice one too. Had to weed through a ton of little guys to get to that big girl. But the ticket was, I was going around this pond, just fishing the edges of this pond. I noticed once I was there for a little bit, there was all this really tiny fry swimming around the edges. And then here or there you'd see a bass come up and crush them fry. So I put on that little crankbait that mimicked that fry as best as I saw fit, and it seemed to work. Really started tearing the crap out of a bunch of fish once I put that little guy on, and it didn't seem like they wanted to hit anything else. They wanted to hit a chatterbait that was a little bit bigger profile, had that one come up for top water, and other than that it wouldn't even hit a Senko. So it really took throwing that little crankbait to get these fish to react, and matching the hatch like that little bitty tiny fry that these fish are following around and coming up along the shoreline crushing. These are the kind of things you really want to look for when you're out fishing, and when you're pond fishing, when you're lake fishing, anything like that. Really look at your forage of bait fish that are around, what the bass are doing, what the forage is doing as well, and that's how you can key into what they're doing and catch more bass. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next one. Please let us know if there's another bass fishing challenge video you want to see us do. But we're also doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 2,500 subscribers. So to be entered in that giveaway, you got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to comment. You have to like this video, and you can share it on one of your social media pages for another entry as well. But we'll see you next Thursday, guys. Tight lines.
Everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.